Hello, welcome back to the Eric P Show. We are on episode 6 now. I thought the last episode was episode 6, but I got it wrong. This one really is episode 6. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it would be much appreciated. Right, I'll start off with letters as I usually do. If you wouldn't mind pressing the notification bell as well, and maybe signing up to my Instagram. Just giving you a list of demands here, a bit like a kidnapper or something. It's going to be a good show today. It's took me a while to make this one. I am cutting a few corners, as you can see, but it should be a good one. So enjoy these letters, right, let's get on with the show. Right, enjoy. Right, here's the letters. Coming up now. Right, this is my first letter. We'll call this one, we'll say it's from Bert. So this is his name for today. As you know, it's not his real name. I always change the names at the start of these. This one's about a bit of a pay dispute, this one. Right, I'll read it out now for you. Right. Hello, Eric. I need a bit of help. I've got a dispute with my best friend. I'll tell you what happened. Right, here we go. Let's see what happened. About 3 months ago now, my mate asked me if I'd do a bit of decorating for him, a bit of wallpapering. So I said, yeah, no problem, 150 quid, I'll do all your decorating, your front room and everything. So he agreed to that. Yeah, probably would. Right, yeah. So I started wallpapering. I went there about 10 in the morning and I did wallpapering. He was out, he was at work, but he gave me the key. So I went round, started, like I said, about 10 o'clock. Anyway, by about 1:30, I'd finished. I'd papered all the living room and everything. It was a brilliant job, all flat wallpaper and that. So like I said, it took me a good few hours. So I thought, right. So I took a picture of it with my phone and I sent it to him, WhatsApp. Show him the great job I've done. He said he was very happy with it. So quite happy with that. I decided, I thought, well, right, I'm a bit knackered now, I thought I'll bob to his fridge and I'll get a few cans of his lager out. So I grabbed like a load of tins of his lager. He says the name here, but I won't mention it, advertising reasons. We'll just call it lager. So I took the lagers out of the fridge. Anyway, I had about 12 lagers. Not a lot for me, really. I was lying on his couch and I thought, I'm knackered. I've just had 12 beers, a bit tired like. I thought, right, well, I've done my work. So I thought, I'll light a fag, and have a bit of a smoke. Now I've had all my lagers. What's he say? He said, my friend doesn't smoke and he really hates me smoking anywhere near his house. But I thought, well, he's not here. He'll never know. So there I was. I had the cigarette hanging out of my mouth and I fell asleep. I woke up and I could smell burning, the living room was on fire. My cigarette had fell on his carpet. I just panicked. I probably should have thrown water on it or something, but I just wasn't thinking. So I sprinted out the house. I did have my phone, but it had gone flat. It needed charging. It was a good 10 minutes before I managed to, I knocked on next door's house, phoned the fire brigade, all that sort of thing. They come round, they couldn't rescue the house, burnt to the ground. Nothing left of it really, just a few charred remains. He didn't have any pets or anything, so, wasn't that bad, but his house did burn to the ground. To cut a long story short, Eric, I asked him for the money, and he refuses to give me the 150 quid now, because he says I burnt his house down, which I think's a bit out of order. I did the work. It's not as if I didn't take a picture. It was hard work, that. He's refusing to pay me. Do you think I should take him to, like, the magistrates, on small claims? Because, he is a friend, but, work and all that. What do you think I should do? Bert, I really wouldn't take him to the small claims court. He's probably feeling a little bit tetchy at the moment. He's probably living in a tent for the time being. I don't think he's going to give you that 150 quid. I think if I was you, I just wouldn't pressurise him over that. You know, things could get a little bit heated. I think, yeah, he might be in a bit of a mood. So yeah, no, I'd definitely leave that. Yeah, so my advice: don't take him to the magistrates. Just keep out of his way for a little while, and probably don't say anything else about it. So yeah, that's that letter. I hope I helped. I think I did. So yeah, let's get on to the next letter. Yeah, right. Let's see the next letter. Here we go. Yep. All right, here's the second letter. I think we'll call this one, we'll call him Roger. We'll call him Roger in this one. Right, I'll read it out now for you. Right, here we go. Dear Eric, I've had a bit of a problem lately. I'll start at the beginning and see if you can help me. Well, I'll do my best. Right, here we go. About a month ago, Eric, I signed up for an app. It's called Furry Playmates. That sounds different. Yeah, what happens is it's people in costumes who meet up for discreet sort of, you know, sexual couplings. You know, we meet up and do things. All right. Yeah, what happens is you put a profile picture up. We all wear costumes, you see, and I had a sheep one. Had lovely floppy ears on it. Looked really nice, proper wool in it. Yeah, you sound like the belle of the ball there, Roger. Yeah. Yeah, so what I done was I put my profile up, said sheep seeks wolf. And anyway, about a day or so later, I got a reply. It was from somebody in a wolf costume. So she said she fancied meeting up with a sheep. Cool, dear. Takes all sorts, doesn't it? Right, yeah. So what we did was we arranged to meet up in an hotel, or motel as it is, by the side of the motorway on like an afternoon. So yeah. What happened was my wife, she's a bank manager. She phoned in sick, so she was at home on Monday. And I thought, oh, right, I've got to try sneaking out now. So I said I was going off to work, but what I actually did was I went to this motel in the afternoon. What happens is, the one I'm meeting, I went to her room with my sheep costume in my bag. She leaves the door open, and then she goes into the bathroom to change. So there I was. I got into the main room, got changed into my sheep outfit. And then she come out in a lovely wolf one. She had big nose, sharp teeth. Oh, she looked great. Yeah, she sounds it. Yeah, so anyway, we started, you know, doing the old business. You've got loads of little zips on it. You can do that sort of thing and still wear the costume. Can you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so anyway, we started, you know, getting down to business. And anyway, it was really hot and the air conditioning didn't work. So we were there and we thought, oh, getting a bit uncomfortable here. So in the end, I said, look, I'm going to have to take this mask off. I know we're not meant to. I know, you know, better be discreet and all that. I thought, but I can't wear this. I'm sweating in here. You know, the sweat's pouring off me. And she said, yeah, she's feeling the same. You know, it was very furry, that costume. So we said, right, we'll both take the masks off. You know, I don't mind seeing what I look like. And she didn't mind me seeing what she looked like. So in the end, at the same time, we both pulled our masks off. Anyway, it was my wife. I couldn't believe it. I thought, fancy you doing that? You know, it's just dead disloyal, isn't it? I thought, you know, she's cheating on me. Well, you're kind of doing the same thing there, Reggie. Yeah, I thought, how can I trust her now? I thought, you know, she's going to do this sort of thing, you know. You know, what do I do? Do you reckon I should divorce her, Eric, or what? Right. Right, Roger. Now, you both seem to be into some very strange stuff. Not that I'm, you know, not complaining, you know, everyone to their own sort of, you know, niches. But at the end of the day, you're both cheating. I mean, you've both been seeing other people dressed in weird costumes, so you can't really moan too much, can you? At least you've got something in common, you know. You can both start role-playing and wearing your outfits. What you need to do, really, is you need to sit down and discuss it and say, look, you know, I'll be loyal to you if you be loyal to me, and we'll just start, getting into little role play things and, spicing up our marriage. Yeah. Yeah, it's very different, that. Right, like I said, I'd give your marriage a try, but, if you're not going to be faithful, I think you're best leaving it. But if you are willing to be faithful, then, give it another try. And, just get into your old role-playing and do your own thing. Right, well, that's the second letter done. Right, see you later. Bye. Right, that was the letters. I hope you enjoyed them. Helping people as usual. Little angel me, Right, okay then. The next bit's going to be the Darwin Awards, or Eric's pick. So, yeah, here it comes. Enjoy. Yep. Hello, welcome to the Darwin Awards again. Today we've got a teenager. He was 19 from Houston, Texas. And what he did was he went round to like a friend's house and he decided, I'll have a game of Russian roulette. But usually what they do is you use a revolver. You put like one bullet in it, just give it a bit of a spin, and you got like a 1 in 6 chance of having a little bit of a mishap. But what he did was he used a semi-automatic 45 caliber pistol. And what happens with them is you put a round in it and the gun automatically puts it in the chamber. So your chances of getting a shot are like 100%. It's like having Alec Baldwin on set. That's just how dangerous it is. So yeah, what happened was he sat there, he said, "Hey, watch this." And then he pulled the trigger. And that was that, really. So yeah, that's today's winner. Not the best in the world. Probably not an overly smart, person. Right, we'll move on to the next bit. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep mithering, make a bit of money. Remember, it is free. You just press a little subscribe button and voila, I might earn some money, which is quite nice. Right, see you in the next bit. Right, bye. Well, not really bye, you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, that was the Darwin Awards. Another individual there that didn't really do a great job. Right, well, what we're going to do now is we're going to do my usual thing, which is Eric's bits. So if you want to see me bits, that doesn't sound too good. If you want to see me bits, just watch the next bit. Here it comes. Enjoy. Yeah. Hello, welcome to Eric's Bits. I'll start off with a little bit of a joke, if you don't mind. This guy, he gets to the doctor's there, he's walking into the big building. He sees a door open, he goes walking in, sits down, and starts speaking to the doctor. He says, "Doctor," he said, "I think I'm a moth." The doctor says, "Look," he said, "I'm a general practitioner." He says, "You want a few doors down, the psychiatry section. I don't really cover that." He said, "Yeah, I know, that's where I was heading, but I saw your light on." Yeah, bit different, that one. Anyway, I'll move on to something else. I went on holiday last year. It was a great little holiday. I was sat on the plane. I had a sombrero on, an Hawaiian shirt, pair of shorts. Don't know why I was wearing a sombrero. I was on my way to Egypt. Not many people wearing sombreros in Egypt. I just thought it was very holiday-fied, so I thought I'd wear one. Anyway, I'm sat on the plane, and halfway through, all of a sudden, the engines started rumbling away, and we started to have problems, and, we hit turbulence. Things were looking very grim. And I was talking to the guy next to me, and he said, not to worry. He'd been in a plane crash before, and he was the only survivor, so he's quite lucky. Didn't really make me feel any better. Yeah, apparently he said, it was famous, my crash. He said, we ended up having to eat a few of the people that had died. I said, did you? He said, yeah. He said, I ended up having to eat somebody, He said, it's not as hard as you think, people taste a little bit like chicken. I said, yeah, you think so? He said, yeah. So I thought, all right, yeah, okay. Anyway, we hit this turbulence. And I saw him rifling around in his pockets, and all of a sudden he started getting out like the little curry sauce sachets and stuff that he'd had from like fast food restaurants. And he started looking me up and down. I thought, oh, things are looking a bit grim. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'll sit next to him on a plane again if I get the chance. Right, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Thought it was a rather good one. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. I know I keep mouthing through this episode. Like I said, it is free. So won't cost you anything. So yeah, right, see you later. Bye. Yeah.